Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And midway through the year, a perfect time to check in on our Rookie of the Year rankings. We're halfway to seeing who grabs the award. Well, you look at Powell, getting his feet wet early in the year, just outside that top 5. He's a rookie to track the rest of the way.
So far, his rookie season has been off to a strong start. Things are going pretty smoothly.
Well, both the team has a pace and the player has a pace in terms of their development. Some guys start really fast, some slow. I think he's in a nice, steady rhythm right now.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Bilal Coulibaly out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Sarr. Then there's George. And for the Warriors, we've got Michael Porter. Stephen Curry is out there with Drew Eubanks. And it's Porter in at the point. Brett, how good does it feel as a player when your team really starts to hit its stride?
Well, it's just awesome, B.A., when players understand their role and how locked in that you can be. And there's a whole other level to that when you know going into any NBA contest whether or not you're going to win the game is dependent on what you do. And the opponent has no chance of taking that away from you. That's when you're a championship caliber team.
5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Curry.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Lillard passes to George. Lillard, a screen on Brown. Here's George. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We briefly discussed what he wanted his team to do against Damian Lillard, and he said to not let him get going from deep. Once his 3 ball is falling, everything else becomes easier for him, so we have to talk out there on the perimeter. So expect to see a lot of defensive activity near the 3-point line tonight. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And that's been Lillard's forte ever since breaking into the league.
Lillard against Porter. Pass to Eubanks. Back to Porter. Outside Curry. The shot. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. To the paint. Lillard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Great concentration in close. Damian Lillard, an effective 3-level scorer.
Now here's Porter. Outside Curry to stop the run. Curry with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Pass to Coulibaly. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Can't hit that one. Brown with some nice D. Now Porter. Eubanks the screen. Porter the pass to Eubanks. Left side Curry. Outside Brown. Outside Porter. Now here's Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Warriors trail by 5. And here's Porter. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Dubs.
And he drops it first.
Taking 2 shots.
Porter hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Washington with the ball. He's guarded by Porter. Tipped. Now here's Porter. Defense is right there. Eubanks the screen. Porter, the pass to Eubanks. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And we've got a timeout from Ryan Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, let's take a break and take a look at which teams have been lethal from outside the arc during the last month of play. The Wizards, second. In third, the Warriors.
And I love the way both teams are shooting the three ball. They're shooting it with conviction, and it shows up in the numbers.
Here's Sarr. Eubanks defending. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Washington shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. Porter with it. Pass to Eubanks. Porter in the post. Outside for Porter. Clock at 6. On the wing, Curry. All sorts of time, and it's in there. Curry's got 5 now.
Well, Steph has been in so many big moments that seeing the poise and control right there, not a surprise.
Outside Coulibaly. Lillard against Porter. Got a hand on it. Eubanks the screen. Porter, the pass to Porter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Coulibaly. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And you know, Damian Lillard, a lot of his points come from the line break.
Well, he does a great job of getting himself there. I think defenders are so in tune with Lillard's ability to drill you from the three-point line. He gets around the initial guy and then into the teeth of the defense where he's very strong at attacking the rim.
Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got his second basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Porter against Lillard. Curry passes to Eubanks. Porter with it. On the wing, Curry. Outside Porter. On the wing, Curry. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Here's Sarr. Eubanks defending. Driving inside. And that one's good. 6 points for him.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Porter. Beyond the arc. Curry, no good.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Now here's Lillard. Eubanks defending. Lillard with the ball. Eubanks is there. Lillard can't get it to go.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Porter. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Coulibaly. Lillard outside. And he drops it in from the low post. And now a 10-point Wizard lead.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Porter Jr. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Poole's checked in. Curry surveys. Outside Porter. Pass to Eubanks. And And he can't stop the run as that one misses. Wizards leading by 10. And he's going for the lob. Hammers the lob through.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Curry finds Porter. Gets the 3 ball to go. Porter's got 5 now.
Oh, very clever from Curry. They're attracting the defense and then just giving it away.
Markkanen against George. Back to Poole. They set the pick. Fades away. That shot, no good. Oh, nice D from Curry. Outside Porter. To the inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And Markkanen's job is to make himself available in the pick and roll. That's a nice cut after setting the screen.
Poole from long range. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Warriors trail by 7. Here's Porter. He's got 5. George with it. Now Podziemski defending. Here's Coulibaly. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Porter looks it over. Outside Curry. Porter a screen. And it's Stephen Curry with the 3. Give him 8.
Curry was such a smooth 3-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. The news out in Dallas involves the Mavericks' early season personnel change. They wanted to upgrade their front court, and they've done that by adding Nikola Vucevic. The veteran center continues to be a very efficient player at this stage of his career, especially as a scorer, and this franchise is extremely pleased that they were able to acquire.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Podziemski. 8 points in his last time out. Porter with a screen on Poole. Porter's shot is off. Wizards leading by 7. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Champagny. Poole with the ball. From deep. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's just Jordan Poole. You get 3, I get 3 back.
Porter against Poole. Markkanen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the Warriors making a change. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. We've got Brandon Podziemski, Lauri Markkanen out there with Michael Porter, and it's Brown in at the 5. That's the Warriors 5. Nice touch inside there from Markkanen.
Combine Markkanen's size and that soft touch. It makes him a constant threat inside the painted area. That's why they call him the finisher.
Back to George. Here's the pick. He shoots. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Porter. He's got 5. Outside for Porter. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
The three, here's Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Porter's shot is off. Wizards trail by 5. Here's Carrington in his last outing with 12 points. They set the screen. And the layup is good off the glass. Carrington's got 6.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Brown finds Porter. Markkanen outside. No good on the triple. For Washington, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And here's George. 17 points in his last outing. Lillard got a good look. From the top of the key, he buries it. And now just a 1-point Warrior lead.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Brown. Here's Porter. Markkanen outside. 5 to shoot. Porter in the post. Defended by Lillard. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Porter.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help be a facilitator.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
You take a look at Curry. He occupies the top spot in voting. We'll very likely see him in the three-point shooting competition.
And he might already be the favorite. When he gets in a groove, he's automatic.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
Now here's Podziemski. He's covered closely. From 10 feet away. Curry's shot is off. Wizards trail by 3. Sarr passes to Lillard. And here's George. Pass to Sarr. The 3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 3 assists in the game.
Does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Curry passes to Porter. Back to Curry. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Curry's got 10.
How many times have we seen this? You give Curry an inch, that ball's gone.
Well, Brent, it's been a blessing to watch Stephen Curry in real time. But he's the kind of player, his highlights will stand the test of time for years.
The best shooter that's ever played the game. Yes, it's been a real treat, BA, to watch all of that happen. But I give credit to Steph. The early part of his career, shaky with the injuries, the confidence never wavered. And then all of a sudden, behind these magical hands, the game had changed.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Markkanen. Outside Curry. Jacks up with 3. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
George with it. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Outside Porter. Outside Curry. Goes up at the stripe. He can't get that one to fall.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Coulibaly on the wing. They set the pick. Pass to Sarr. For three, George. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Porter with it, picked up by Koulibaly. Markkanen forcing the issue. Markkanen.
And Markkanen has really found a great flow. The defense hasn't had an answer for it.
Down low. Here's Koulibaly. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Eubanks, he's checked in for the Warriors. Michael Porter comes in for Podziemski. And a change for the Wizards. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Lillard. On the wing, Curry puts up a 3. Money! Stephen Curry, the three-point king.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Here's Sarr. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint, but if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
That's good from Porter.
2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
2 minutes remaining in the second half. 2 minutes.
Now here's Poole. George outside. Back to Poole. Pass to Sarr. George outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Porter. Driving to the basket. Kick out to Brown. Up top Porter. Back to Curry. Outside Porter. Goes back up. Curry passes to Brown. Shoots over George. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Washington trailing. It's George on the wing. Back to Poole. Inside. Sarr. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
Outside Curry. Second chance effort. Curry at the rim.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Outside Koulibaly. George outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Sarr. Eubanks defending. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 18 points in the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Porter the pass to Curry. Porter a screen. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. He's got 18.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
52.
Hello, everybody. Before we dig into the game at hand, let's first catch you up.
If you're looking to add more double-doubles to your stat sheet, Vucevic is the right guy for you. He's a monster on the backboard.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's in the game for them down the stretch. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Wizards, we've got George, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Sarr. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to George. George, a screen on Porter. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now Porter. On the take. And then Porter with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
The shot by Lillard, no good.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Curry from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Washington. George has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sarr. Eubanks defending. Shot's good by Sarr.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And so Porter will bring it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Porter finds Porter. Pass to Curry. Eubanks the screen. There's the 3. They get the rebound. Outside for Porter. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 9.
You really want to step up and try to make Porter make a move. Right there, the 3 ball looked easy.
The 3 knocks it down from distance. He has 6.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
To the middle. Right side Brown. The putback. That one no good. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Coulibaly. Counted.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Outside Curry. Launches it. Rebound by the Wizards. Sarr's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Coulibaly on the wing. Brown against George. Back to Coulibaly. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
I just love the ball move.
The Warriors trailing. Outside Porter. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Can they get it? Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
That's tremendous balance. Steph's ability to keep his composure in that tough situation, work in a tight space, that's impressive.
Outside Coulibaly. He's guarded by Porter. 18 feet out. Great D that time from Porter. The Warriors have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Porter gets the bucket. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Lillard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
You love Lillard because he loves the game, and this is a guy who just wants to be out there. He wants the ball in the hands, and he tries not to get caught up in all the drama that happens around the game. It's 100% focused on it.
Brown, no good. Washington has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at Washington, early on, they've got the 3rd best record.
You know, for Washington, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, they're using that F word, focus. A lot of teams suffered from a lack of concentration in the early part of the season, but not this team. They're ready to play right from the opening tip of the very first game.
Left side Curry. Puts it up from 12. The shot comes out. Washington's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. George has got 6 points in the quarter.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. Number 5, the Warriors.
And if you turn the ball over when you play this team, you're going to regret it. They just have a knack for knowing how to capitalize off other teams' mistakes.
Porter, the pass to Eubanks. Pass to Curry. Banked it in off the glass. Curry's got 22.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be just the 2nd road game of 5 in a row.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There, you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Lillard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Lauri Markkanen's checked in for the Warriors.
And, man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Warriors have gotten 6 of 14 shots to drop in this third quarter. Pass to Porter. Outside Porter. Now Curry. Over Lillard. Curry's shot is off.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Carrington. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Carrington's got 8. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
He was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Counted from distance. And now it's a 7-point Washington lead.
Great shot from Lillard. He loves finding space around that perimeter so he can just fire.
Markkanen against George. Pass to Porter. And again, unable to change momentum here. Wizards leading by 7. Now Coulibaly. He's guarded by Porter. And it's Coulibaly missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And a look now at the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be playing the Lakers in Los Angeles.
The upside of road trips, like the one they have scheduled, is you really get a chance to come together as a team. It's a great way to get closer with your squad and build trust among your teammates.
Champagnie, he's checked in for Washington. Jordan Poole comes in for Damian Lillard. Here's Sarr. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Porter. Up top, Curry. Shoots it from the high post. Nice jump shot. Curry's got 24 points.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Curry against Poole. Here's Sarr. Poole, a screen on Markkanen. Here's Sarr. There's the drive. Oh, that was pure. He's got another one. Now 10 for 12.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Curry passes to Markkanen. Back to Curry. Now here's Eubanks. He's guarded closely. Markkanen from long range. And it's Poole with a rebound. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Wizards. Wizards leading by 10. Moses Moody out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Brandon Podziemski, and it's Brown in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. Washington inside. Markkanen's there, and it's Washington missing. Here's Porter. Driving in. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Lillard outside. No good with the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Pass to Lillard. Launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brown, a screen on Lillard. Back to Moody from the arc. Cash assisting on the play with Porter. Moody's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Poole with the ball for the Wizards. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Washington. And here's Poole, defended by Podziemski. And Washington powers it through.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. Outside Podziemski. Brown with it, outside Moody. And that's a foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Porter. Outside Moody. Shot clock at 6.
Down in the to score, you can see they're pressing a little, particularly from range.
And the Wizards on the break. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the Wizards making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. Pass to Brown. 4-3. It's rebounded by Washington.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
There's a screen. Washington passes to Lillard. Washington against Markkanen. From deep. And it's Washington missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Yep, that one goes. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Good to see Damian Lillard take a more proactive approach to getting his teammates involved here in this one.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Washington leading by 8. Pass to Lillard. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Markkanen against Washington. Here's Lillard. Over Porter. Oh, great work by Lillard in the paint.
Lillard came to the league in 2012. The three-point revolution has agreed with him, but he can still hit mid-range shots, trust me.
Moody with it. Pass to Markkanen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Moody. Lillard outside. Deflected! Lillard against Porter. Lays it up and banks it in. Porter's got 14 points now in the second half.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Pass to Washington. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Eubanks the screen. The drive by Porter. Kick out to Brown. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have.
Now here's Lillard. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Fires. High post. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Sinks that one from the post.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Curry. And there's the call on Drew Eubanks. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
What else can you say about Steph Curry? Simply one of the greatest shooters we've ever seen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Brown's checked in. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Washington Wizards. Pass to Koulibaly. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside Porter. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. Washington leading by 12. Now Lillard. Some solid D from Eubanks. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Here's Porter. Eubanks the screen. Outside for Porter. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
They get it back. Second chance shot. Tries yet again. Here's Sarr. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And here is Porter. With the floater. It's rebounded by Washington. Sarr's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to George. Lillard against Porter. Now here's Lillard. He's closely guarded. From down in the low post, it goes.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
Porter against Lillard. Right side Porter. Pass to Brown. Eubanks with it. Defended by Lillard. Fades back. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
Well, for everything he's going to give you as a great scorer, Curry is still a point guard and has some serious skills in setting up his teammates.
And we've got a timeout from Brian Keefe, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Lillard. Offensive rebound. Lillard keeping the play alive.
Lillard works so hard on the offensive end of the floor. It's really what helps him get going right there.
Here's Curry. Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Three-pointer. That shot missing.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
To the paint. Here's Sarr. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
The three from Curry. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's Wizards leading by 16.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Wizards.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Alex Sarr.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Pass to George. Back to Coulibaly. And a two-handed jam!
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
The three from Curry. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. George outside. Back to Lillard. Up and over Porter. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Wizards lead by 17.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.